Now, once there was a clever boy called Jack. One day he went out to play. He jumped a wall and took a fall, tripped on a stone and slipped down a crack. Down, down, down through the earth he stumbled. Deep, deep, deep into the ground he tumbled until he landed without a dent upon the softest, fluffiest, furry cement. Jack was only dazed, but curious and troubled. In a blurry haze his vision had doubled, for there before him stood a smiling fox, as big as a tree and as wide as a box. "Where am I?" asked Jack as he rubbed his head and looked around. "Why, my dear boy," replied the fox, "you have fallen underground. Welcome to my secret world of which I am the prince. Banished from the upper land, I have been here ever since. My name is Duke, and I'm not a crook, but a cunning, fearless fox, to which all that lives in the dark salutes. We have been waiting for you to move the rocks, Jack. It's written in the roots. There is much to do to build and glue the underworld you have come to save. On the upper land they have not a clue. They simply don't know how to behave. They poison our water and steal our food and generally pillage and plunder. It's our builders they slaughter, and they're very rude and really abuse those who choose to live under. A tunnel, a tunnel, a tunnel we must dig, a tunnel to our future, a tunnel we must rig. With ants and mites we have our rights, with you and me and Mole, that's three, then there's Rabbit and Poppet the pig. A tunnel, a tunnel, a tunnel we must dig." Jack was straight up and standing to attention. He felt deep in his heart he had to take part. There was something he had to mention. So waving a stick above his head, "Bring all the creatures, it must be said, we are starting a revolution." Badger stepped out of the darkness. "Hey," cried Duke, "it's the brother." "I will fight for our freedom," said Badger. "It's my duty and my honor." Brother Badger stood erect, basking in his glory, then smoothed down his coat and cleared his throat to tell the rest of the story. Now there is the upper land and the underground and the core, which is the middle, protected by an enormous shell that will open only with a riddle. The middle core is sleeping, and has done for thousands of time. If she knew about the damage done upstairs, she'd tell them off. The earth's not theirs. Perhaps if she were to wake, she would start a rumble and make the earth quake. If we only knew the riddle, if only we could find the rhyme. We have to find the riddle, the words to mind the rhyme, then we can open the middle and save the earth in time. The excitement was rising, adventure had filled the air, for as Duke knew it was written, now all the creatures were there. Eddie Lizard is underground's wizard, he had visions in dream. Matty the Mole measured the hole, Poppet the Pig started the dig, and Brother Badger managed the team. A sudden squiggle startled Jack and made him jump, as Worm wriggled out from behind a tree stump. "I'm a sensitive worm," he said, "that is what. A champion, that I am not. I want to join in on the journey, but I'm frightened that something will hurt me. My fear grips me quite to the spot. What if you or a few were to split me in two, then I wouldn't know which bit is what. I shall never be stern, and I cannot be firm, 'cause I'm a sensitive worm, called what?" The ants all marched in to guard Wat, whose name they had quite soon forgot, as encouraged poor Worm not to worry, and gave orders to the creatures to hurry. The sergeant addressed Jack with pride. I am from the breast of the Queen, she cried. I build for the Queen, and I am part of the scene where no boy has been. I am salient. Perhaps you will strive, Jack, to click with the hive. If we all stay alive, middle life will be brilliant. Poppet had started the dig. As the hole began to grow big, they all formed a ring. Brother, Duke, Jack, and Rabbit, Matty, Wat, Eddie, Sally, and Poppet all began to sing. A tunnel, a tunnel, a tunnel we shall dig. A tunnel to our future, a tunnel we must rig. With ants and mites we have our rights, a tunnel we must dig. We have to find the riddle, the words to mind the rhyme. Then we can open the middle and save the earth in time.